It is Super Bowl week, episode 366, February 4th, 2026. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Homemade Soup Day. Okay, J-Boss here, Butch Peace here, Texas here. We have a special guest.
Tradition.
Yearly tradition, third year in a row. One of our buddies. This is my fault. It should have been episode 367, but I didn't do a show on Saturday night this past week. So
wow, dude.
I know. When I was counting,
you didn't preview the Pro Bowl?
No,
you and J Bones.
Nope, didn't bet on the Pro Bowl.
The Browns had two Pro Bowl quarterbacks.
The AFC, the Browns and the Bengals, the AFC North quarterback. You joining us today on this special Super Bowl edition. Former AFC and NFC champion, two-time Super Bowl participant, national championship, state champ. Were you state champ?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
I put question marks, so credit to me. Once came in second in an intramural softball championship at App State. Self-proclaimed alleged best man, multiple weddings.
Played on the wrong team.
Yeah, played on the wrong team.
Wait a minute. But was he on our basketball team? He was on our basketball team, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was on the 100% chance in the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basketball intramural champion.
That's actually when we found out Kilgore was an athlete.
T-shirt and hat game.
You get it down the post, and he do one of them drop steps and dunk it, and they're like, "Hey, no dunking." He just hang on the rim.
A guy who played 10 years in the NFL. One of the greatest draft days of my life. I'll have to say probably the greatest draft day of my life when he got drafted by the 49ers. Then played for the Dolphins and then played for the Chiefs. Daniel Kilgore, our guy. Welcome back to the show. Now a coach. Got the nice shadow boxes. How we doing, dude?
Doing great, man. Just enjoying life. Trying to get through the school year and a whole lot of daddying with this the snow, being able to play in the snow. But everything's good, man. I'm just glad to be able to catch up with you guys.
Yeah, buddy.
What do the kids call you? They call you Coach? They call you Kilgore? They call you Coach Kill?
Man, I don't even want to know what they call me behind my back. Yeah, just Coach Kilgore. That's about it.
Okay. How much snow did you guys get up there?
Man, I'll be honest. It was quite a bit for our area. We and it was like fresh powder. We don't usually get fresh powder, but my house, we had about 10 to 11 inches. And then in some areas, it was well over a foot. It was wild, but it's all gone now. The rain came through today, melted it all. We're good to go. Now it's sleeting and chance of snow later on tonight.
Dude, it snowed here where I am. That's how crazy that stuff was. What's the go-to snow activity up there in the household? Spot.
Well, I listened to your podcast
Thank you.
this morning, and I hate that I missed my input. Obviously, sledding, that's a given.
Number one.
Which epic fell this year. We didn't take the side by side, and so we was walking up and down the hill.
Ooh.
Why didn't you?
Dude, it was epic fail. But then,
goodness gracious,
man, anytime it's snowing, the girls are out there maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then we're back inside. Turn the logs on, and we'll have soup or some type of chili, and play board games. Watch a couple of movies, and just relax. It was nice.
The heated pool.
Oh, listen, man, I would heat that thing, but propane is so expensive. I've got one.
Heat it?
Oh yeah, you got to have the heaters. Yeah, you got to have the heaters. But like you go through propane so quick with that stuff, it takes forever.
I didn't know it was propane. I should have known that. We were up there not too long
ago. I didn't know that either. That's like breaking news to me.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that's how you heated that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could, I guess they have electrical heaters, but I use propane, and dude, it's so expensive. Like, it's ridiculous. Like,
electrical heaters with water just don't sound right either. So it makes sense for propane.
Yeah.
Get the equivalent like a hockey rink.
I should just get natural gas. It's cheaper, but man, no, we don't turn on the heaters. That's kind of like we just let it get cold. And actually, the pool did freeze over. We had some ice.
Wow.
Hockey?
Get the skates. Yeah.
It was thick. It was thick enough at my house that I stood on my ice.
Whew.
You
in
said-
my pool.
You do that.
Huh?
You do that. You could have fallen in.
It was in the shallow end.
King Arthur, dude, bring that axe.
I can't even take Butch P serious right now.
he's got that. There's a lot going on in that picture that he put on there. You with a cowboy collar, different number, half your head shaved. For those of you who don't know, listen, and brand new to the podcast,
6'7".
thank you for listening. Kilgore and us, we played. We all went to school at App State together. J-Vi and I played with Kilgore. Kilgore was ATH, did score the only touchdown out of us three. Credit to him in the national title game. Dual athlete, tight end, and offensive lineman. Alleged best man at multiple weddings. We mentioned that. Now I have to ask you, why is with the shadow boxes back there for people who can't see, you've got the 49ers on the left, the Dolphins in the middle, Chiefs on the right. What's up? Can you explain that? As I'm wearing your 49ers jersey right now.
I think the ladies that had them framed wanted to showcase the Super Bowl patches on the front of the two that I played in the Super Bowl. And then there was nothing really special on the Miami Dolphins other than there was the captaincy, but yeah, they just
it's not about him, dude. It's about the team.
Yeah.
Well, I would have. It is about him. He put Kilgore on the back facing the biggest one.
Yeah.
I would have just said because the two you got two reds.
Two reds.
You can't put like a red. You got to make it special.
It's got to be aesthetic.
I guess that's what they were going for. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it turned out great. I actually finished my office. This used to be a playroom for the girls. I finished it last year or something. And it's a good little spot.
Yeah, let's see. Only there was a Super Bowl trophy in there.
I got some memorabilia. I got a Nick Bosa ball, Fred Warner, Dan Marino. Got some stuff back there.
Dang, in your face.
Oh yeah.
Is that the Dolphins helmet with the gray face mask?
Yes, and it's the retro Dolphins logo.
Yeah, that's filthy. That's one of my biggest regrets of all time is not getting my helmet from App.
I've got mine.
Well, rub it in, dude. After I just told you it was my biggest regret, and you told me you had yours. Thanks. So, all right. Now, you're up to
turn in our sweat. They made us turn in our travel.
They took my knee brace for crying out loud, dude.
No, as much as we gave to them, I took everything I could. I think I still have my laundry loop.
I got those. I use those.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ed, you're muted. But all right. So coaching football. What is it like? How much? Let me ask this question first before we get into your actual career. How mad are you that you missed the greatest opportunity of all time to be the face of 6'7"?
Dude,
That's your number.
Unbelievable. It was my number in high school, and then obviously 63 in college and 84 there in 2007. But 10 years in NFL 67, yeah, I missed the opportunity. I should have patented it.
Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, you could have been like a Lamar Jackson, number 8.
But that's
exactly.
You and Troy Aikman. I think about that all the time. Like you could have been the face. Like I could have been you. Like your jersey might have been up there with Brock Purdy's and Josh Allen's as some of the most sold in the NFL.
I mean, just use Butch's picture right there. He's either a 6 or a 7. You decide which side.
Yeah.
Cowboy collar.
By the hair.
By the hair. Yeah. Absolutely.
So with being out of football now for how long? It's been like 3 years, right?
Creeping up on 5 years.
Oh, so you're a Hall of Fame eligible next year.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh man.
Have you been able, I mean, you coach obviously now, so you spend a lot of time. You've actually built a program from the ground up, obviously. We know that.
Yeah.
But how much time do you get to watch football, or are you pretty much all in? Let's get this thing, see if Mr. Beast can come sponsor your program and get this thing up and running. I mean, you've been doing this, what, 2 or 3 years now?
Yeah. So creeping up on, if you're including, like, I'll just go ahead and include the years of Pee Wee, because when I started this program, this school had no football.
Yeah.
And
tragic.
Just talking to different individuals and talking to the head of school, he was wanting to start from the ground up, which totally makes sense instead of just starting a high school program. We started with Pee Wee, and that was 4 years ago, and it was so fun because now my rising juniors I had when they were in 7th grade, and so watching the development with the middle school team or Pee Wee to middle school, now playing varsity level high school ball, it's a ton of work. It really is. It's a small school. It's a very small school. So there's resources are limited. Facilities are not even existent. Still 4 years later, kids leave the school, they transfer. Now you can transfer in high school one time, no penalty. They don't have to move or anything like that. So retaining kids each year is a struggle, hoping for 40 kids to come out. And you guys know just as well as I do, you have to have numbers in football for practice reasons or injuries, whatever, because it's a long season. Even though you play one game a week, it's a long season. And
just development too.
Development and just trying
to compete, dude. You got to compete. You can't just be giving spots to kids.
It's crazy.
Pro ball does.
It's crazy. So, it's been a very hard and trying run, but I'm enjoying it. I'm around the game. I get to, put my stamp on a program and start it from nothing and see it come to what it is today and knowing where we could be in the future. Just getting those kids to buy in, getting the community to buy in and the school, really to make a big push for football and what it could be. So it's tough, but man, I love football. I watch it every day, whether it's high school on Huddle, college on Saturdays, and then obviously NFL, watch it all the time, and always watching clinics or whatnot online and stuff to studying. And it's really made me train, as an offense lineman. I knew a lot of offense line stuff, and I can always get better in offense line, but like training myself, like with coverages, how they cover, man coverage, why they're doing certain things on defense and special teams too.
All three phases. There you go. That's good coach speak right there, dude.
How can we get an edge in special teams? So, in a day of age of like everybody was doing 7-on-7 and doing all this stuff, like we go back to this past year, we went back to the split veer and option football. And, knowing me from my days at App State and going and playing with Harbaugh with the 49ers all the way to Kyle Shanahan, Adam Gase, zone reads and everything, I've had to really learn the game of option football. And so studying Air Force, studying Army, how do they hybrid option, how do they get into split back veer? Watched a lot of film of Carson Newman. I don't know, their old head coach just got into the College Hall of Fame. So this stuff like that, and talking with different high schools throughout the country, from De La Salle in California to Swainsville or Swainsboro in North Carolina. I forget what it's called, but talking to those guys because they do option football down Swain County, yeah. So just that's what I really enjoy.
They just had a head coach change recently.
Wait, wasn't it Sherm?
I don't know if they had a head coach change recently. They just hired the guy from Cleveland County.
Yeah, Sherm.
Sherman Holt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Swain County was
no
powerhouse
longer,
now, buddy.
No longer. That whole now high school football in that area is very tough. Robbinsville,
that's where
Murphy. I mean, those guys like that whole region
Johnson
of North Carolina.
From there.
Mm-hmm.
Alcoa is on the other side of the state line. And I was going to ask you, Kilgore, are you gonna put Alcoa on that schedule?
Absolutely not.
Dude, like and that's a state champion in Tennessee.
Dude, I'll be honest, as a head coach, you do all the scheduling, and I hate scheduling. So I like being first time head coach, like, man, I'm having to make connections for equipment, talking about laundry, like all the swag, coaches attire, like, man, I started this from bottom, end zone pylons.
Let's go.
Field goal post covers.
Dude, you're basically a walk-on.
Dude,
walk-on again.
Man, I'm taping ankles. And like when I say we're limited in resources, we don't have a full-time trainer. Like I got to hire this cat from ETSU to come on game days.
Your homeschool.
Listen, they're like 5 minutes from the house.
Big supporter.
But
you get to paint the fields too.
Tough.
You got to paint the fields. You got a robot.
The practice field I do paint. Yes, absolutely.
Do you cut the grass?
Practice like you play,
buddy.
I do not cut the grass. But my assistant coach does.
Hey, I know
if you guys have never painted a field to try and get that thing square, a whole football field, that's a journey.
Dude.
That's a journey.
Man, I literally paid this cat from Johnson City. He works for the city. Paid him $500 just to come line the field. And when he did that, I staked every corner and every 5 yard, just so I would know to string it up later on, and it'd be right there. But like you're painting lines on an old cow pasture. Like it's crazy. Like if you just Google Earth Providence Academy in Johnson City, like you'll see what it's like, man. And I've got shipping containers as a locker room. It's just wild. But at the same time, coming from where I've been, we were in that Taj Mahal at Appalachian State, where it's an unbelievable locker room.
Best visitors locker room in the country.
Oh my gosh.
Man,
and then going
food lighting in there.
Going to the NFL and having every care catered to you, like it's actually rewarding in the aspect of like you appreciate everything that happens behind the scenes.
Well, you forget why Friday nights mean so much to you, is because it is the salt of the earth, like football at its purest. Like
absolutely.
That's why Randy Moss said it's the most fun you'll ever have playing football.
High school football is the last, and it's kind of changing now, but it's the last bastion of sports where you can like say, "This is my hometown. I play for my hometown with my boys." And this slowly changing with all this transfer crap. But
dude, I'm telling, and I'll be honest, all this, football has never been much of like a travel league or anything, but like where they're doing these football
little kids
showcases, the 7-on-7s. And like they're just teaming up with boys across town or from Knoxville or whatever. And then they're essentially making teams out of their high school district. And then their families who think that their son is going to be Division I or NFL player, they're transferring them to the school that all their buddies on these 7-on-7 teams are playing. So it's like, at my school, we are a private school, and most of the time private schools, they can recruit and they have the resources to bring people in. We don't. I cannot recruit. And it's hard, again, retaining those kids when you don't have anything that's sexy for them to stay. So the kids that do stay, it's like, man, they're in it for the brotherhood. They're in it for the grit. They're in it to persevere through all the crap that we're all embracing. Like we're all in the foxhole together. So
the stuff you miss whenever you get done.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But all that being said, man, like I've got 2 kids going this year. One's going to walk on at ETSU. I got an offense lineman. He just got an offer from a D3 school up in Minnesota. He's probably going to go Emory Henry.
Yep.
I had a chick.
That's D2.
I had a female kick for me our first year. And she's going to play flag football at Milligan School, and Jason Witten's brother's the head coach over there.
What?
Nice.
So like these kids who are banking on these showcases for baseball and like these 6-foot senior white guys playing basketball, thinking that they're going to go play Division I. Like y'all need to look at football because one, there's more scholarships, there's more opportunities, and you could go play a sport that you've not played your whole life, but you love it now. Like go. Why not continue to play sport? So I don't know. It's fun. It is fun, but man, it's a lot of work.
Dude, that's what it's all about, though. We got some questions here from people. TJ says, "What's the transition like going from playing at the highest level to now coaching? And specifically, how hard is it knowing what you know and trying to get kids to understand the work that goes into being great?"
Man, that's one of the toughest things. Is how, and I don't. They don't know what they don't know, right? And so, like, how can I take this information and put it basically to an elementary level. Again, I'm coaching kids that haven't played football, but maybe 3 or 4 years, if that. I had a senior this past year. My homecoming king was his first year playing football. Was his senior year. And so how do we teach this? How do we teach angles? And honestly, it comes down to classroom, film study, and then taking that to the practice field. And there's no like standing around. Like I'm in there with them. I'm hands-on, going through the drills with them, teaching them angles, how to bend the knees, how to approach the ball, and little things, man, like just from breaking a huddle. Like that is a hard transition. And that was really hard for me at first because, you starting out with Pee Wee. And so that was for me, like, okay, I had to really dumb this down. And then now I'm still building a little by little, but there's so much more that I would love to do, but can they cognitively do it and apply it? They understand it. These are smart kids, man. They're all 3.5 is probably like the lowest GPA. They're very smart kids. Jeez. But it's like, how do we do it and do it on the field with moving objects? And so
you can't let them think about it. When you start to think about it, that's when you mess up. You just got to do it naturally, and it takes reps to do that.
Repetition. That's all it is. And that's one thing that's so great about football is that you get, you'll screw up. And I tell the kids all the time, it's never perfect. You'll screw up 80 times in one game, maybe 10 times in one play. But guess what? You get to do it.
You get to line up
400 other times.
Yeah,
whether
with that hand in the dirt,
hit
them again.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're messing up, at least do it at 100%.
Exactly.
Well, you know what? Talking about knowing ball, like we all like to think that we know ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, these guys in this hiring cycle are 1 year older than us or are the same age. Or like these 30-year-old dudes are getting head coaching interviews in the NFL. And I'm like, I know this much ball compared to them. It's just like, it's my feeling old. I'm starting to see different signs of feling old, and that's one of them. I'm like, these head coaches are now older than I am.
Yeah. It's tough because for me, what if I did get straight like Maru? What if I did get straight into coaching after playing? Well, I probably wouldn't. I would have learned the hard way. I would have learned football from a coaching side, but like now I understand from a player side. But now I'm 38 years old and coaching these high school. Like how did these young guys do it? Well, they're grinders, man. They're every day just doing football, seeing their kids 1 hour out of the day, putting them to bed, and they just grind all day. And they got the best. They got like for you and I mean, I get film from here and there, but it's not like I could go to schools and sit down with Mario or Coach Elliott, whatever. I could do that. But now I also have a life, and that's one of the advantages, I guess, as a high school coach. You do get the time to spend with your family and everything. But in college, like you surround yourself with guys, you go on recruiting visits, you talk to coaches. But the NFL, these guys are getting hired, like they're there. They are grinders.
Well, you saw the Vikings GM, dude.
He took 2 weeks. 2 weeks off. See ya.
He was with me in San Francisco.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, dude! Way to know your own team, because AK. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
He was on the kind of the scouting crew. I guess it would have been Lynch's like either first year. He was there with like Jim Tomsula and Chip Kelly and stuff.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You heard what I said about him because, they fired him right after the Bills hired Joe Brady, and Joe Brady talked about in his press conference how he called his wife on the bus on the way to the game, and his wife said, "I'm going into labor." And then after the game, he called her, and she's like, "I delivered the baby by myself." And the Vikings are like, "Wait a second. Like, this guy, he missed the birth, and you're taking 2 weeks off? Like, come on, you're out."
Bro,
NFL, dude.
Here, that it is. And when Carson's born when I was in Miami, and she was born in Broward County, and Megan went into labor on Friday during a walkthrough.
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't stay. She ended up giving birth on Saturday. I didn't stay at the team hotel Saturday night. Went and played the game. Oh, yeah. It was the longest game in NFL history against the Titans. 7.5 hours later, I go back to the hospital. It was a lightning delay. So it's like, man, you're there to do a job. And I think everybody who puts themselves in a position in the NFL, like your family they have to have an understanding this is our provider.
It's finite too. Like
this is not for long, right? Like this is setting us up for the rest of our lives. Right. Go do this, sacrifice a little bit. Like, man, I'll be honest. My dad worked 44 years in a paper mill in Kingsport. I probably saw him just as much as some of these kids of coaches.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and we sure as hell didn't have the life that my children have now. So it's like, that's what you sign up for. That's what you're supposed to do. It is a shield. You protect the shield. And by doing that, there are sacrifices along the way.
We got another question here from Country Roads Take Moments. He goes, which Super Bowl appearance was the most memorable and why? I feel like he set me up because he's a Chiefs fan.
Yeah. Well, both were unbelievable. Unbelievable because my second year in the NFL, I'm going to play in the Super Bowl with arguably one of the best 49er teams in the history. And we didn't win, but like then the lights go out and all the stuff. And, should we hand the ball off to Frank Gore? Yeah, probably. But we tried to throw the ball to Crabtree in the end zone. Like
I remember that.
That was tough. Now I will say after that Super Bowl, your boy got up on stage with Snoop Dogg.
You bring your green hat?
He was there. That guy was there. But I guess, both of them were pretty awesome. I will say the one in New Orleans with the 49ers, because that Super Bowl was not during COVID. The COVID year was a joke, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was only like 25,000 fans in the.
And there was 24,000 Tampa Bay fans. Like it was ridiculous.
It was in Tampa, right?
It was the first time ever.
Yeah.
First time ever the team hosting the game was
like every year.
But I think, and then of course the half haircut with the close contact. I didn't go. I didn't go to practice all week for the Chiefs, and then show up Saturday, do like 17,000 COVID tests just to see if I can get on the plane. Go to Tampa the night before the game, or rush through the team meal, team meetings, go sleep, wake up, go play a Super Bowl, go from the stadium to the plane, and at 3:00 you're back in Kansas City. Like it's kind of a joke, honestly. And but that I would say the one in New Orleans was probably the most memorable, just because we spent all week there. That was a close group. We practiced together. We hung out together. We went down Bourbon Street and hung out with the Raven players and stuff. Like it was just so fun. But at the same time, the stadium was full. Beyonce was a halftime show. Yep. The lights went out. My whole family was there. My mom, my dad, my sisters. My sister's first game for NFL was at that Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh.
So that was probably, that one right there probably stands out more than anything.
And that sick pic, our video of you on.
You got a lot of showtime on both those runs, dude.
It's what happens when you stand on sidelines.
6'7", dude. The media was trying to tell us. The media was trying to tell us 6'7" right in front of us.
It was scripted. They knew that 6'7" was going to be.
Did Ed Reed show around town, New Orleans?
We got to go check the tape. Did you ever do this in your time?
Probably did.
You probably did. I bet you did.
Probably did
that. He was juggling.
Another question from Tiger Stripes. What would you tell kids who want to go into coaching or football?
Do it. Get into your local Pee. Trust me, there's plenty of guys out there that are volunteering their times. And here's the thing: everybody's just like, Pee Wee, why would you start there? Guess who shows up to Pee Wee games? Guess who I go and watch on Saturday afternoons? My Pee Wee players.
That's right.
And I'm the high school head coach. And if I see that you're doing a great job with those young kids and you care, because those that are coaching Pee Wee, they care about the game. They care about those kids. They're going to move on
Damn
up.
right. Damn right.
Get in. Like if you're not a football guy, or if you played at your high school and you live in your hometown, like go stand, hold the water bottle. I promise you, they'll find a job for you. That's exactly what Drinkwitz did. You know, he was standing outside the fence back in Arkansas.
Oh.
You know, and guess who was the field goal holder? Dow Loggins. And so whenever Drinkwitz is standing outside, they're like, "Hey, why don't you come hold this dummy here?" And now look at him; he's an SEC head coach. Just get involved with your local Optus team.
Generational money.
Yeah. Just do it, man. Even if you're not comfortable with it, somebody on the field knows the game of football, and they'll teach it to you. And it's not hard. It's X's and O's, man. It's all a numbers game. Just go do it.
I can tell you, as a Pee Wee coach, most parents don't care if you win. They just want their kids to be out there having fun. Most parents don't care.
And Tech said he'll challenge you anywhere, anytime.
He'll take his Pee Wee team to challenge, and we'll broadcast it live on our network here. Everybody and I, Edge, Butch P on the ones and twos. Butch P, sideline reporter.
Any place, anywhere, anybody.
Analyst.
Yeah. Put the ball down.
Let's go.
Hey, I have my kids out there barking and everything. Arf, arf, arf.
Hold them back.
You would scare my high school kids if you start barking at them.
I have my kids barking before every game I do. I said, "Where my dogs at?" They all bark at me. Arf, 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 arf.
One more question from TJ. What's the dynamic like with parents? Obviously, in college and the league, you don't deal with that. How does that affect the way you approach coaching, or does it?
I mean, it does. I don't play daddy ball. I don't. You know, there's been plenty of times where, you know, parents think that their kids an all-star in everything that they do, and most times, I mean, in my environment, yeah, they're a good athlete. They're fine, but at the same time, I guess, you know, I'm fortunate enough to where that doesn't occur a lot. Parents, I do open the door for parents. I do allow them to come in and talk to me, but I don't hesitate in why we do certain things and try to steer them into why we're doing things the way that we're doing. And I don't turn away from conflict. I'm not afraid to tell parents that their son
sucks.
Your son is not doing the things that we've been asking him. But here's what I tell my parents a lot of times. Before you come talk to me, go talk to your kid. Ask them why they're not playing. Ask them if they know their playbook. And if they say that they do, bring your kid with me. We'll sit down and we'll watch film. And I'll also go through the test, because I do a weekly test with every one of our players. I do a weekly test with a packet, offense, defense, special teams, whatever. And then we'll sit down and go through their packet. And I use a red marker and I correct mistakes that they make. Like everything that I do interacting with parents, I have validation for.
Yeah.
So there's no way that they can come back and say, well, we didn't know, or coach, you're lying to us. Like, no, I'm not lying to you. Your kid's lying to you. He's telling you that he knows his stuff, or he's getting these reps, but don't know why you're getting it. No, he's not getting the reps because he doesn't know what to do. He's not giving the effort. And a lot of times too, man, like the body language, like I know I'm kind of a stiff on like body language and how the palms up, like, oh, it's not my fault, or like, you know, just not hustling and stuff. Yeah, the 6'7". I don't play the pity party. And I make that clear at my first parent meeting. And all that comes back to what Miami Dolphins taught me was the TNT was takes no talent. Like it doesn't take talent to do the right things in the classroom. It doesn't take talent to show up on time. It doesn't take talent to not miss a workout or miss practice. And like this day and age where these kids and these parents think that they're all-stars and they can get by with stuff, now you have somebody that's going to hold them accountable. You may not like it right now, but I'm going to hold you accountable and tell you truth. So hopefully 10, 15, 20 years from now, you're like, dang, Coach Kilgore was right.
Well, and if you get in a situation like later down the road and you do say you make it to a college, that right there is going to beat out the kid that you're competing for a scholarship with. Like,
dude, and here's the thing. Like I've told this to many of our players. You look at our senior years at the captains on App State's team. I wasn't a captain. I would say 4 out of 5 of our captains, or 4 out of 6 of our captains, 4 of them were walk-ons.
That's App State football. Well, it used to be.
I mean, think about when we got there. I mean, Scott Suttle, walk-on. K-Red, walk-on.
I mean, yeah. Like these guys, like the walk-on guys, and I say that because those guys who put in the time, put in the work and dedication to their craft and their teammates, whether they're best athletes, no, but like Blake Elder, dude, he would take a bullet for anybody, still to this day.
Yeah.
And nobody worked harder than him.
Oh, yeah. And everything he got.
He did everything how he was supposed to do. He was a low maintenance guy. And it's just unbelievable. Like these kids think, not every one of them, but like a lot of times you run into instance where if there's a parent conflict, it's something's going on with the kid.
Yeah.
Like this kid thinks he's all world, or somebody's feeding him garbage that he wants to hear, but not necessarily what he needs to hear.
Yeah.
So it's tough. And then you deal with, their personal trainers or these doctor of footwork or whatever. Like, dude, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Like they're just feeding you. They're just feeding you with all this bull crap, because the eye in the sky doesn't lie, bro. I can show you right now. I'll zero in on the tape.
Hey, film don't lie.
Dude,
Hey,
I'm telling you.
That's where football's going, though. It's
unless it's
NBA
the Bills versus the Broncos in the overtime, then the film might lie a little bit. That was a catch.
Let me ask you this: is the Bills' window closed? Super Bowl.
Dude, I'll tell you this.
Let's go.
I just heard that there was a meeting 5 weeks ago with the owner, the GM, and head coach, and somehow, some way, head coach McDermott, he's talking about why they're not Super Bowl teams because the roster. And then the GM somehow convinced the owners, like, no, it's the coaching.
Yeah, I mean, they've addressed that.
Window's closed.
They've addressed that.
Window's closed.
I think, it was both. It was both.
I mean, yeah.
But, it is what it is now. Like, we moved on to a new direction. We got Joe Brady now, who's been the offensive coordinator for an offense that's been top 10 in the league past 3 years.
Here's the thing.
With a bad roster.
At the end of the day, GMs rarely get another opportunity.
Yeah.
If they get fired. That GM, what's his name?
Brandon Bean. Yeah. North Carolina, born and
raised. If he gets fired, he's done.
Well,
McDermott's going to take 1 year off, and somebody's going to hire him as a DC.
Yeah.
Like that. That's just what it is. He's a coach's coach.
Dallas.
And everybody loves him. Like everybody, like not one player has ever came out and said, I hate that dude.
Yeah. I think it's too, like, Joe Brady's been good for our offense. We've had a top offense, but with our defense, it has been some personnel, but it's also, we hadn't gotten stops when we needed to get stops. Mm-hmm. Every playoff game we've lost, we've given up 30 points.
Mm-hmm.
And if our offense doesn't score 30 points, which you shouldn't expect your offense to do in the playoffs when you're playing the best
if your quarterback's all world best, I got to sit here and listen to this show twice a week about it. Josh Allen's the greatest. He's the greatest.
He is the greatest, but still, you can't expect him with a broken foot to put 30 points up, and he did. And we still lost the game.
Played with Turfco the entire year, put up great.
No, he didn't. He sat out 8 games. What are you talking about? He played with. He sat out 8 games, and Mac Jones came in and saved the Niners season.
Did y'all have in that game, though?
Exactly. But
5.
Which I was getting ready to say, like, Josh is an unbelievable talent at quarterback.
He lost us that game. 100%.
He's a talented quarterback. He's not a good quarterback. He's a talented quarterback.
You lost by 3. You gave up 3 points right before halftime when he carelessly. fumbled the football and gave Denver a chance to kick that field goal before halftime.
If we took care of the ball like we normally take care of that ball, we beat them by 20 points. Like, we dominated that game.
But easily, yeah. Nobody's going to dispute that. But you cannot turn the ball over one time in the playoffs and expect to win, much less 5 times. So you really shot yourself in the foot there.
But I'm with going back to that, quote unquote meeting that they had. I think some of that is true though, because I think McDermott knew, because the way he talked to the press towards the end of the season, where he was kind of saying, well, we missed out on Jacoby Myers, and we lost Ingram in that weird Darius Slay, waiver wire, whatever. Like, he never in 8 years has said anything remotely close to that, like calling out a GM. And then the way he talked after we lost, where he's like, that should have been reviewed more. Like, I'm standing up for Buffalo because I care about, like, he knew that hit was over.
Oh, yeah. His window had closed at that time.
Yeah. Oh. And so that's where I think that his probably window was a meeting similar like that.
His window, Adam.
Nope.
Yeah. Bills win the AFC East next year. I'm putting it on the board.
Nope. Mm-mm. I heard it here
Bills,
first.
Cowboys Super Bowl. Put it on the board.
Bills window closed. I'm going to clip it just
history
like that.
repeats itself, Tex?
Bills, Cowboys. Yep. Bills, Cowboys. Cowboys win.
Okay.
By billion.
We do have a Super Bowl to talk about.
Yes, sir.
That we want your opinion on. So I'm going to pull up, multiple opinions on. First of all, we have some debates that we have to get out of the way. We need your opinion on it right now.
Mm-hmm.
They've been split down the middle.
This is a picture of a shower.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Text like an absolute Neanderthal gets in apparently on the back door and tests the water with his foot because he's an idiot. Or do you come over here and get in under where the faucet is on the left side, on the front side, strong side?
I understand Texas technique there, but I would say if I'm going to go to the closest opening, and the front side of the shower is open, so I'm going to hold my hand. I will say this though: the water, if you reach up to test out the water in the shower, it's going to be hotter closer to the head of the shower. So if you test it with your foot from some distance, it might be just where you want it,
No, but
what really needs to be clarified is that are you opening the entire shower curtain, getting in the front?
No, it's just like that. It's just a little. Hey, just give me some daylight now. I'm busting
what I
through
do
there.
is just open it, check, turn the hot water on, check it, close the front, open the back slightly, get in the back.
I don't even check it.
Everywhere.
I'm gonna go through the back. I'm gonna go through the back.
Go to the back,
brother.
Yeah,
I've always been a front door kind of guy, so I'm going through the front.
Yeah, I open it about that wide. I turn it on. I take my clothes off, and I get in. Like, I don't even test it.
I get in through the back because it's a less splash zone.
Exactly. Yes.
No, see.
No.
I think the way mine's tilted up, if I get in the back, that leaves it open so it will splash on the floor.
You're not tall.
No.
Then I have to reclose that. So I already have the back sealed.
Gosh, dude.
So I just open front, no splash.
Right in here. See,
whose shower is this?
Mine.
That kind of
I don't know.
my
Jay,
shower.
I said it to us, and I just
my wife's gonna kill me as much as this has been on our screen.
All right. Next debate. If a spider wore pants.
Oh my God.
Dude, I love this.
No, we're not doing this again.
Yes, we are.
Just give an answer and move on.
Give an answer and move on. We don't have to go through the whole thing.
Say, I abstain.
AK has 72 slides ready for you from every debate we've done all year long.
No more. No more before you football.
I mean, are they pants? If a spider, are they specifically for a spider?
I don't know. Spider wore pants. How would they wear
them? Spider wore pants.
So like, is it like two-legged pants?
That's up to you, dude. If a spider wore pants,
that's the debate. That's the debate.
I'm thinking if I had a spider and I was going to make it some pants, I would want to cover all its legs. So B.
No.
And the butt?
Yes.
And the butt, yeah, absolutely.
That's where it breathes.
That's the only way.
No, it's
the only way. It's the correct answer. All right, move on. AK,
right.
move on.
All right, I got you. What'd you think of the Pro Bowl?
Didn't watch it.
Either. I just threw this in there to see what you would say.
Didn't watch it. Looks like Christian's having fun.
Oh, I'm glad he scored more. Dude, that's the last thing he needs to be doing.
It's the healthiest he's been all season.
Okay.
Whole career.
Joe Flacco, this is before we get into Super Bowl talk, went on a rant about how football 15 years ago was tougher. Do you agree with Joe Flacco?
Yeah, I didn't see this until just like 35 minutes ago. I saw him talk about this, and I would absolutely agree with this. Ever since the first CBA agreement with the CBA agreement in 2011, where they dialed back practice and how much you can go, like Coach Harbaugh, Jim would, like he would, push the limits on things. And dude, it was rough. Like it was training camp fully padded every day. But then once I got older and the rules were well established and the NFLPA was cracking down on things, I agree with this. I really do. And honestly, I think my last year in Kansas City, nothing against any players there or anything. I could just see the shift with the young guys. Like they were into trading cards, like Pokemon cards and stuff. Like it was just not what I'm used to. Like when I first got into the NFL, you guys know the team, 49ers. We had Justin Smith, dude. Justin Smith,
94. Let's go. The Cowboys.
Ray McDonald, Patrick Willis, Navarro, Joe Staley, Alex Smith,
Deshaun Goldson.
These guys, yeah, Deshaun Goldson. I mean, Frank
Delaney
Gore,
Walker.
These guys, I mean, they went through hell in San Francisco, and I mean, they were just so gritty, and it was a lifestyle culture change for me, even come from because it was like, yeah, we were rough and everything up and boom, but like these dudes were different. These were men's men, and now it's just like, everybody's worried about themselves. Nobody. Like they
have their own brand
Pro Bowl for crying out loud. They're out there with bucket hats.
I talk to guys now, and like dudes don't hang out as much as they did in the past. Like Kittle has his crew, and that locker room is great and everything, but it's just different. It's a little bit softer.
Well, I think it goes back to what you were saying earlier about everybody's got their own chef and their own private trainer when they're coming up. Like everything's individual.
Their brand.
Which honestly, they're probably taking better care of their bodies.
Sure,
they are.
But there's a cost to everything, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, that's the locker room it's the holy. That's when people say they miss football. They don't. I mean, you miss playing the games, but you miss the locker room. Like that's at least for us.
Shower time.
Shower time. First one's in, last one's out. Okay.
Yep.
Super Bowl 60. I got the logo completely wrong because I said the 49ers are the only team with red left in the NFC. I forgot to look at yellow and blue, which ended up being the NFC Championship. Idiot me. Patriots also had red. I got roasted for this, by the way. But I mean, there was like 7 of the 8 teams had red. So that's neither here nor there. Patriots, Seahawks. Seahawks favored 4.5 over under Sunday 6:30 in Santa Clara. Sorry. Where are you at with this game? Your initial thoughts.
Man, it's on paper. Seattle is so much well-rounded of a team.
I don't like this. I don't like where it's going.
And New England with the young quarterback, young offensive line. Like my pick is going to be Seattle.
I hate that.
And Seattle, yeah, I get it. NFC West, I get it. But hey, NFC West.
Okay, I'm back on.
Allow a Western team win because like 3 straight years that the East team has traveled west and won.
Yep, it's like 7.
Yeah,
but
like 10.
I do think this game is going to be closer than what people realize.
Agreed.
I really do. And here's why. I think New England
defense
with their defense. I'm so excited to see Gonzalez versus JSN.
Yes.
Like I don't know. Like Gonzalez has always been on my radar, but like I don't know if he gets the credit that he deserves, especially
coming off an injury.
Especially in the playoffs, man. I think it was the Denver game.
dog.
Or who did they play the first round?
The Chargers.
No, they played the Texans with CJ Stroud,
dude,
5
the
interceptions.
Chargers the first round.
Dude, I don't care. He's in the NFL. Dude, Gonzalez has torn up offenses ridiculously. Like he is super talented. And
He's
then
ridiculous.
And then I'm really excited about the defense tackle Milton Williams.
Yes.
Like, man, I think New England's going to struggle with their offensive line. I think especially at left tackle with that rookie going up against DeMarcus Lawrence. Yeah. But also, New England is smart enough. They've been in this situation before. Vrabel is situational football. He's so in tune with everything. They're going to get easy outs for Drake May. They're going to dial these dudes up. And I really think that this game's going to start slow. It's going to be a low scoring game at first, but I do think Seattle pulls it out 34-14.
Love it.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
A lot closer than you.
Well, I think one thing can
hit me with that.
Listen. No, I really do. I do
20?
think.
You're saying it's gonna be close until late?
Yeah, because then I think just the overwhelmingness of Seattle's defense and the veteran Sam Darnold, man, like give him credit.
No, we're not.
Get
what? No, I will give him.
Well, I think too.
Where's your team's playing at? Where's your team playing at?
Exactly.
Left.
Cancun.
Oh yeah.
So, it doesn't matter.
They're playing in the Pro Bowl.
That's right. Did you not see CMC in the Pro Bowl?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, like Sam's going to be great. I think he's going to be just fine.
I think what is like both of these defenses are really good, but I think that Seattle's offense, even with Sam Darnold, is better than New England's offense. I mean, New England's offense has been trash in the playoffs. And I think Drake May is going to be a good quarterback in the NFL, but I don't think their offense can hold up. Yeah, they're going to have to score points.
They're going to have to, and I think their defense is going to be able to hold up early.
Their defense is very opportunistic. You know, they take advantage. They get turnovers.
You know what a crazy stat I saw about this? These two teams are combined 9-2 when their quarterbacks turn the ball over 2 or more times.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
In a game, they are 9-2 when they turn the ball over 2 or more times. That's insane.
I think your percentages of winning a ball game with 2 turnovers, that you have 2 turnovers, I think the percentage is like 50%. So that's insane.
That tells you how well-rounded these teams are. That gets to one of my points about both of these teams is the fact that they have quarterbacks that are on cheap deals and they can do everything else around. They can build an absolute wagon of a team. Now, up front on offense, both of them are a little shaky, but other than that,
they're both really good on special teams too. I mean, they have 2 good returners. I mean,
all 3 phases.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good game. I do too. I don't know that they'll pull away and win by 20, but I do think the Seahawks win, and I think it's gonna be a good game for football people, like for football guys.
Yes,
that enjoy football, not people that want to see 50 points
or watch Bad Bunny.
Right? Oh my gosh, dude. Here's some cool football numbers. The Seahawks transition from spread heavy 11 personnel in 2024 to a multifaceted unit under Clint Kubiak. They went more 12 personnel. And the Patriots used multiple tight ends in jumbo under Josh McDaniels, and they averaged 8 yards a carry with 6 offensive linemen on the field. So both of these teams have gone back to big boy, old school football.
Yeah.
Well, that double tight end's helping out that tackle too.
I mean, it's just taking away.
You know.
Well, and the NFL, the way it's been the past few years, defense have transitioned into that pass-heavy offense. So now getting back to big boy football, the defense is in bad.
Well, you're drafting teams for long-rangey, speedy guys, and now you've got Seattle and New England coming in and being like, we're just going to load up this line and see if you can stop it with your 4'3", 240-pound edge rusher. See, the Seahawks did against the Niners all night. They ran outside zone or whatever the hell it was anytime they wanted to.
For the past 4 years, the Bills have been drafting defensive players to beat the Chiefs. Now the Chiefs aren't in it. The Bills get run over by anybody that wants to run the ball.
They've been drafting the wrong defensive players.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of draft, like look at Seattle's GM, man. Dude. Seattle, for him to go out and get JSN and what's it, Witherspoon, the defensive back,
and Eamon Worry.
Oh my gosh, dude! Like, are you
trade
kidding
for
me?
Shaheed too at the trade deadline is huge.
It's insane.
He has won them like 2 games down the stretch.
Yeah.
Shaheed.
Yeah.
That was the worst game ever when Shaheed opening kickoff divisional round, 97 yards. Eddie Pinheiro out there slide tackling people.
They tried to trip.
About to kick my projection screen down into the river after that.
If anything, I mean, we talk about quarterbacks. If anything, it just goes to show with these two teams in the Super Bowl, yes, it is an offensive league, and the quarterback is the most important position on the football field in the NFL. But it just goes to show, like, the Sam Darnolds of the world, the Drake, what's his name?
May.
Yeah, Drake May. Like, you don't have to be Patrick Mahomes to make it to the Super Bowl. But what you do need is a GM and a team that is so well-rounded, like these two teams, to be able to sustain and hit that winning streak in December when it counts and go off, man. And, like, these two teams, man, they didn't – yeah, you look at New England's schedule and the division and stuff, whatever. They're still in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, well, Vrabel, man, like –
I mean, that's where you talk about situational football like this.
They won the games in front of them.
100%. 100%.
I think, too, though, like we talked about how good the defenses are. I think how good they are allows both of these quarterbacks to play more free. Because, that stat that you read about the turnovers, like, they can turn the ball over and know that they're still going to be okay.
Yeah.
So they don't have to be uptight and hold on to it too long because they're worried about turning it over because they know their defense has got their backs.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another interesting stat from this, that Seattle plays zone coverage 77% of the time on defense. Drop back space. That's the 5th highest rate in the NFL. That McDonald dude is an absolute – that guy's good, and it sucks because he coaches the Seahawks.
And he's 36 years old.
I know.
That's insane.
But and he's in a division with McVay and Shanahan.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. And now they got Arizona just hired a guy. What's his name? LaFleur. Yeah,
his little brother.
His little brother. I was with him in San Francisco.
You like that hire or no?
Man, I think Arizona's a tough gig. I love him as a coach and everything. He's great and everything. I just think Arizona's a tough gig.
They have pieces. I mean, they got McBride and they've got their offensive line is not that great, but
they need a quarterback.
Division too, though.
They need a quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean the guy who plays Call of Duty and didn't really want to play isn't the quarterback?
If you put Josh Allen in Arizona, that would be insane.
That division would be. So you're saying trade Josh Allen? Got it.
Yeah, absolutely. Rebuild.
Mm-hmm. Hey, windows closed.
Well, what do you think about this? Maybe a lot can go into experience. Maybe it doesn't. But I think with Vrabel having played in as many Super Bowls as he played in, McDaniel having coached Brady in as many Super Bowls as he had, what does that take into effect versus Seattle, who hasn't been there? They don't know what to do.
100. I 100% agree with that experience level. And again, that's why I think New England starting out the game, it's going to be a close game, man, because those guys do have the experience as a player and as coaches, and just the progression throughout the week and how to get the most out of the guys, not on a Tuesday, not on a Wednesday, but on Sunday night when that kickoff happens, you're going to put them in the best position. Again, I saw Tom Brady talked about, like, you don't need 300 plays. You get 75, 80% or 80 plays that you get to run in one game. Let's just dial in with what we know is going to work, who we're going to target, and just make that, fine-tune it to the best that we can. And I think that's where their experience as coaches and the player are going to come in and play here. And it's just, I never, all those years with Tom Brady in New England, everybody rooted against him and everything. I never would count them out. Tom Brady, unbelievable. I would just never count New England out. Right. They're just analytics, the whole team, coaching staff experience. I would just never count them out. And you shouldn't. I mean, they, even if they're young and everything, they're still in the Super Bowl. They're a great team. Do they have the pieces? Yeah, for half a game, and then Seattle's going to take off with it.
I mean, look how fast they rebuild. They did a whole rebuild in 5 years.
Bob Kraft, not afraid to fire the guy that they brought in. What was his face? The linebacker coach that they promoted.
Jared Mayo.
Mayo, yeah, Gerard Mayo.
Yeah.
That was because that was Belichick's pick. He did that to please Belichick.
So
no
I
doubt.
don't know, it's going to be.
Hey, would you consider Vrabel a defensive coach?
Yes.
Yes.
So now we got 2 head coaches that are defensive-minded guys.
Oh, defense is back.
Defense wins
Defense is way
championships.
back. It's about to. It's about to.
Hey, so that,
Mike.
yeah, I mean, for me, that's exactly the point. The best defensive quarterback is going to win this game. Who else would you rather have 4th and 1? Best running back you could think of that's in the game right now, and a quarterback trying to make the stop between Drake May and Sam Darnold.
Good question. Who's a better
Who's
quarterback?
going to make that tackle?
Love that.
I know the answer.
Who wins the Oklahoma drill? Drake
Who wins
May,
the Oklahoma drill?
Sam Darnold.
4th and 1.
Probably can't do Oklahoma drill anymore, but
Oh, I do.
turn back the
I got to call it something else.
State
Can't
above
call it-
Texas drill.
Can't call it Oklahoma.
Yeah, millennial Oklahoma.
Actually, you have to put it on TikTok. That's what you have to do. You're
You
gonna
call it the Zach Bryan drill.
You don't actually hit each other right before you collision. It just goes into another montage about how hard
we
you
still
worked
got
out.
to hear his answer. Drake May or Sam Darnold making that tackle?
Donald's a big boy.
Donald is a big boy, but I think Drake May, he's got some grit to him, man.
Sam
I think-
Darnold was a
Wow.
linebacker in high school.
I think Drake May, I think that frat boy look is
Drake May's the youngest of 4 brothers, isn't he?
I know.
You gotta have 100%.
That's
I
like
think
saying a
he
dude
is.
is on a farm in Iowa
Yeah.
to be a great offensive lineman. It's like, well, how much does he bench press? I don't care. He throws hay bales 40 feet in the air into the top of the barn.
Yeah.
He chops down trees with his forearm.
As an offensive lineman, do you respect your quarterback more that he doesn't wear sleeves ever?
100%. 100%.
Mm.
Absolutely.
Do you still have locker room group texts? You don't have to divulge any names or anything. Do you still have running group texts outside of ours? What's the NFL?
There's a handful of guys I still keep in contact. Like I'll send messages out just to check in on guys. There might be 1 or 2 in the blue moon that we message, but nothing like our group message or nothing like that. I mean, Staley and I, we talk once a week. So
What's he up to now?
And he lives in outside of LA. He's being a dad.
Good for him.
He's loving life. He's doing great. He's got a beautiful family. He's just he's still training some guys, pre-combine, draft eligible guys. So he's doing good, man.
Nice.
That's awesome. I have a question here before we get more. We have a game we're going to play too. It's called the Trust Tree, Super Bowl Trust Tree. Would you? So this is curious. I was thinking in the shower. I was thinking about us. That's what I do in the shower. I think 7. So when you talk about playing in Super Bowls and stuff, and I don't know, it's different when you talk to guys. You play in the NFL where it's, if you could, getting to 10 years is a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
So like, does hitting the 10-year mark mean more than winning a ring, or is it kind of the same? Like, man, would you want a shorter career with a ring, or would you want the 10 years?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you want both, but
there's always been, if you're a part of a Super Bowl winning team, that's going to buy you 3 more years.
That's crazy. Really?
Just because whether you're a
see it all the
starter,
time.
whether you're a starter or a backup. Like I played with this receiver, special team guy, I played with on the 49ers. His name was Brett Swain.
Yep.
He's a Green Bay Packer, was part of the Green Bay Packers Super Bowl team. Did that bought him 3-4 years.
That's awesome.
And Blake Costanza, do you remember him?
I remember him.
He's part of that Tony Montana crew. He's a special team guy.
Yep.
He got 10, 11 years. I do think that tenure, that decade is something to hang your hat on.
Oh,
but
for sure.
Nothing is going to take away from the fact that you won a Super Bowl. And, I just, to go 0 for 2, yeah, it's great that you got to play in it and stuff. It's cool. It's awesome. But to be able to win one, it would be life-changing, honestly. But 10 years is good. 10 years. I mean, would I trade it 10 years for a Super Bowl ring? Now looking back on it, yeah, probably. Probably. I mean, I don't wear my NFC or AFC championship rings, but I would probably wear a Super Bowl ring. And,
college kids get 10 years now, so.
Yeah, no doubt. But so say if I played 6 years, and then you only played 6, or 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I got a ring. Like, damn, that would be. I think just to say that, I was part of a Super Bowl winning team. That's such a smaller percentage of population of players and former players. I think when the ring is up there above all.
We talked about it recently when you were on, about the number of people that actually have played 10 years in the NFL. Mm-hmm. Wasn't it less than 1,000 or something?
Yeah, it was something crazy.
Yeah, I mean, crazy. I don't know. To me, that shows, your ability and that you're a hard worker and people believed in what you were doing. Yeah. So, to me, I think the ring is great and what everybody wants, but I think getting to a 10-year mark that less than 1,000 people have done that in the entire NFL 100 years of existence is something special and to be proud of too.
Yeah, I'm definitely proud of it. And I will say this. Both teams that I played on that went to the Super Bowl, I didn't start with the 49ers. I started 6-7 games with the Chiefs. Yeah. And I didn't start either Super Bowl. But the times I was a starter with the 7 years of being a starter, I didn't make the playoffs or anything. So I don't it is, but I've always joked too, one way to keep a job in the NFL is not playing. Just be a good teammate and be a good locker room dude and work your tail off and go out and do what they ask you, whether it's tight end, extra offense lineman, whatever, special team guy, earn your stripes that way. I definitely worked hard, but I do think look at Patrick Willis, man, Hall of Famer, played 8 years, but he played 8 years of every snap.
Yeah.
And he played 8 years, didn't get a Super Bowl ring, but Hall of Famer. So which would you rather have, Super Bowl or Hall of Fame? That's a good debate.
Hall of Fame.
Would you really Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Selfish.
I promise.
Yeah, 100%. My name lasts forever on a wall somewhere.
No doubt.
Dude, you'd be ahead of Bill Belichick.
Would you want to be in the Hall of Fame this year, knowing that Bill Belichick didn't make the first ballot?
I beat out Bill Belichick.
Would you want that?
Selfishly, I don't think it would matter because I was in the Hall of Fame.
That's true.
Up there giving the.
I think Hall of Fame is the one time in football that you could be selfish and something that you could want.
And dude, I'll be honest, it's a huge accomplishment. It's one of the best things you could ever do as an athlete in any Hall of Fame. But man, they let you know during those speeches, I did this, I did that, I did. Yeah. Hey, if it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't be up here. But also, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here either. It's which is good. I mean, they deserve the right to be up there and say those things.
Right. And I don't know. I think as like football guys and players, like you know that it takes the whole team, and you have to have the whole team. So it's like, you know, they also, if you're a Hall of Fame player, like you just said, like they wouldn't have been there either or gotten the, you know, stats that they got if it wasn't for you. So I think like that is one moment that, I don't know, you can be a little less humble.
Yeah. I do think it's important that you give credit to your teammates and
yeah.
Wake up, Edge. What you doing,
Hey, Edge. Jeez, dude. Okay, it's time for Trust Tree.
AK is going to drag this podcast out at 1 o'clock. I guarantee you.
I will.
I can't. I can't. I got to get on the plane in the morning. I can't be staying up that late.
It's Trust Tree time. This is basically, I just made a bunch of questions, and we submitted questions about you, Kilgore, or all of us together. Who or what do we trust more? The Super Bowl edition. We've actually never done this before, so we're all in this together. Patriots, Seahawks. Who do you trust more? I have no idea what order this is in either. I forgot to put it in order because I don't know what happened, but I was too much shower time thinking. Uniforms. Do you trust all whites or all blue? Which one do you trust more?
All blue or all white?
Because that's what they're wearing. The Seahawks are wearing all blue. Patriots are wearing all whites. Should have told you that. Man,
no, I knew that.
See?
I mean, I trust all blue because, dude, these rookie left tackle, if he has one little bit of a shart.
Yeah. He doesn't look that big to me. I don't know how he's a left tackle.
If he has one little poop stain.
Not at all what I was expecting.
You can't trust white pants. Come on, dude.
On the grand stage? Absolutely not.
And you're playing on a grass field? Come on, man.
I'm going all white.
You would.
I'm doing this because I'm bringing facts to back it up. 15 of the last 20 Super Bowls, the team in white has won. Trend continues.
Is there any white in the? Yeah, there is white in the Super Bowl logo. I was about to be like, damn. Anybody else have anything? All blues or all whites? Add your text. Anything? Any chime in? I would go all blues. I don't trust all whites. I've seen too many times where the all white out has not worked in the team's favor.
Yeah.
I don't think offensive linemen look good in all white.
Makes you skinnier.
Huh?
Makes them skinnier.
The darker color is supposed to be slimmer, dude. No, all white. No, dude.
Oh, which color's faster? Which color's faster?
The blue.
Raheem Shaheed might break 30 miles an hour this game.
If he was in the all whites, the Seahawks wear all whites. Okay, who do you trust more, Drake May or Sam Darnold? Not in the linebacker Oklahoma drill.
Sam Darnold.
Why?
Sam Darnold.
You already said this, dude.
Experience.
Kubiak is.
Listen,
lose my mind.
Sam Darnold's played both sides of the ball, AK. He knows the game better. He's played both sides of the ball.
Sam Darnold has a year under Kyle Shanahan. Why wouldn't you trust him?
And Brock Purdy.
Yeah. No, Brock Purdy's
driving
learned so much.
crazy.
I'm trying to get somebody to pick Drake May over Sam Darnold. Anybody other than me.
Nope. Sam Darnold.
You know what? I'm placing a bet on Drake May MVP.
B-Mo's got your back.
Ball.
I do.
B-Mo's got your back.
Who do you trust more? You're
AFC East.
You are. Hey, this
NFC West.
In your face, dude. He's played in both of them.
West.
AFC East.
I'll be right back.
And it's the Patriots from the AFC East.
NFC West.
NFC West is the best division in football right now, and you won't admit it.
The three top coaches in the NFL are in NFC West.
You're right, dude. You haven't seen Joe Brady coach yet.
Yes, we have.
Not a head coach.
All he did was go up there and blame McDermott for not letting him call plays. Remember?
Yeah, you haven't seen him be a head coach yet. You don't know that.
Unbelievable.
Dude wears shorts every day.
I love Trust Tree so far. This is great, other than the Sam Darnold. Who do you trust more, a Seahawk or a Patriot as a mascot?
Well, a Seahawk's not a bird. It's not. It's not. Tex. Where'd Tex go? Ask Tex. A Seahawk is not a bird.
Hold on. Wait, what?
A Seahawk is not a bird.
No, it is a bird. It's just not. Hold on. Gosh, now I'm looking up chickadees.
It's like a combination of a couple birds. It's not a bird.
You can't, as an American, go against a patriot, though.
Yeah, dude, a patriot is just somebody who really supports something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
so
Google
you don't support America?
Tex.
What?
Tex.
Yeah.
Is a Seahawk a bird?
No.
Thank you.
They've actually got a law in Washington that you can't name teams after animals.
Told you.
What?
That's the dumbest law I've ever heard in my life.
And that's why y'all picked yellow.
Animals.
Oh, damn it. I read that totally wrong. A patriot is a person who vigorously supports their country and is prepared to defend it against enemies or detractors.
I was wondering. I was like,
I'm
about to start cooking right here.
I read that wrong.
Hey, Edge
is smoke.
Hold on.
Edge is awake now.
Yeah, I woke up.
I got it. Thought I was trying to hate on it. Now, look, a Seahawk is a U.S. Navy helicopter used for anti-submarine warfare. How about that? So defending the country, also a Seahawk.
That's not their mascot though. Their mascot is a bird that's not real.
Wait, what'd you say? It's Navy? It's a Seahawk?
Yeah.
It's a Sea Knight.
SH6 what?
It's a Sea Knight.
Damn. I was wrong.
He doesn't know war. Doesn't know ball, doesn't know war.
Doesn't know animals.
Are you a man? He's got an electric generator. He's got an electric generator.
Just like how to make noises with his.
Yeah, electric generator.
Hey, one of those green works. Put the batteries in. Make sure they're charged up.
Hey, dude, you got a solar panel for your electric generator?
Oh God!
Oh damn! I had all these stats ready for this mascot one. I even said it in the group chat. I didn't read it at all. That was terrible. It is actually the Seahawks based after an osprey.
Yeah,
not the helicopter thing either. Anyways,
which is also part of the U.S. Navy and Marine Corps flight line. Is an osprey. But go ahead,
dude. I see them all the time. By the way, down here. They're just hovering. They're doing test runs or whatever.
The biggest jinx in the military is they're telling you to load up on an osprey because they crash so much.
Dude, I wonder that. I don't get it. It's like a helicopter propeller thing.
Who do you trust more, the coach?
Yeah, Vrabel or McDonald. Who do you trust more? Trust Street. Stumped him, guys. Good question.
Vrabel.
So you're saying now? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You trust the Seahawks quarterback, but the Patriots coach, but the Seahawks are going to win.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold MVP.
I'm going Drake May MVP.
I'm going JSN MVP.
I've had enough. Had enough.
Vrabel.
Why? So do you have any? Is just?
I think just being a player who won a Super Bowl, being a head coach previously with the Tennessee Titans, just experience, and then also, nothing against Seattle's coaching staff. I think the OC with Vrabel, that's a dynamic duo that's tough. And right now, I just gut feeling Vrabel.
Let me ask you this another way: if Andy Reid was a coach for one of the two teams, which team would it be then?
So, which team would Andy Reid coach for?
Yeah, and would you pick Andy Reid as the most coach you would trust?
I would definitely pick Andy Reid, and man, if Andy Reid was to coach a team, I think it would be Seattle.
Damn it, dude!
I didn't see that coming.
I think it would be Seattle because Andy Reid likes his speedsters, man. And he likes big defensive line, and DeMarcus Lawrence, dude, he's a big old boy. He's Chris Jones 2.0.
Who's the other guy they got? Don't they have that other guy from
Milton Williams? Milton Williams.
No. Leonard, is it Leonard Williams?
Yes. Leonard Williams. Leonard Williams did the old hump move on me when he was with the Jets. That's when I tore my hamstring.
Dude.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think it would be Seattle if
Williams.
Andy Reid.
Monster.
Next slide. Oh, yes.
Who do you trust more? Which defense? Trust tree. Seattle or New England?
Seattle.
Okay.
Seattle.
Trust tree. Which weather do you trust more, Seattle or Boston?
Boston.
Forgot I put this one in.
Boston.
I guess you could trust Seattle weather knowing it's going to rain.
I just like the snow more than the rain.
I do too, man. I mean, 9 months out of the year, it's just going to rain.
I don't want anything. Just bring me the heat.
I'm going to Florida tomorrow.
Edge is looking at property in the Keys.
He is. He's trying to go south. He's like a snowbird.
$1 million for 800 square foot house.
Ooh, see? You like this question right here? Who do you trust more, JSN or Christian Gonzalez? See, whenever you said that, I was like, I know football guys know that is the battle to watch. JSN or Christian Gonzalez, trust tree, who do you trust more? Stumped him again.
They're going to find ways to get JSN the ball.
Right I'll say this. I'm going to choose JSN right now. But again, like I said earlier, Gonzalez, that matchup is going to be unbelievable.
I can't wait to watch. I need a JSN Gonzalez camp. Forget the McAfee broadcast. Give me an Amazon Prime. Al Michaels slobbering all over himself. And Kirk Herbstreit talking about JSN and Gonzalez.
Yes.
They're going to find ways to get JSN the ball.
100%.
They have to.
Mm-hmm.
He had 150 against the Rams the other day. But it's in the Rams secondary, pal. I'll tell you that right now. Can the Patriots pressure Darnold? If you get in his face, that dude it'll look like Josh Allen at the end of the half of the AFC divisional game.
I think they will. I don't necessarily think Seattle's offense line is tremendous. So I do think that they'll get back there a little bit. But at the same time, Sam Darnold, I mean, he has experience. He has experience trying to work the pocket. When he was in New York, he didn't have a great offensive line. When he was wherever else he was, Panthers, we all know they didn't have a great offensive line. So, I mean, I think they can get back there. But Sam, he's a big boy. He can find a way to maneuver and run a little bit. I think people underrate his athletic ability.
I just hate that he plays for the Seahawks. That has nothing to do with him. I think he's talented. I think he's good, but I hate that he plays for the Seahawks. It's really annoying. Who do you trust more turnover-wise, Seattle or New England? Trust tree.
New England because of Gonzalez.
Right. Pick six, dude.
Pick six, and then his forced fumbles, his peanut punch. I mean, he's so good at that, man. He's crazy.
He's a freaking freak cornerback. The way that he's built, it's unbelievable. Who do you trust more, a goldfinch or a chickadee? This is a trick question. Tex might know this. Tex might know why this question's on here.
State birds.
Yep. Edge got it. Not going to tell you which one, though. This is going to be your Super Bowl pick.
Chickadee is Seattle. Right?
I forgot.
He doesn't
he doesn't even know.
Hold on. No. I don't think it is.
He's over there talking to Google in the shower.
Alexa, what is the state bird?
That's the state bird of Massachusetts, dude. The black cap chickadee. You just picked the Patriots. Way to contradict yourself.
He's been pretty consistent of putting them with the team that it matches.
Yeah. Well, no, he's messed up a couple.
A few. Yeah.
I think I put Vrabel under the Seahawks. That was my fault. Graphics department's on fire this year, though. We've made a lot of graphics that make no sense. Zero. So, Tex, I mean, let's hear your opinion on the goldfinch versus chickadee.
I mean,
you're the ornithologist here.
Goldfinches, like if we're talking about like the ultimate football bird between these two, goldfinches are pretty social animals. They live in flocks. Flocks fly together. You need to win as a team. You got to be together to do that. So I'm going to have to go with the goldfinch because they go in bigger flocks than chickadees. Chickadees go in family groups that are smaller. pretty inquisitive, strong little birds. But I would just have to say, from a football perspective, the goldfinch is the way to go here. They have cooler uniforms too.
Black and gold,
bright
black
yellow.
Yep,
black and yellow.
Can we just talk about that? Who was the NFL MVP this year?
Stafford.
Dak Prescott.
It's Christian McCaffrey.
Quarterback.
You want to talk about most valuable?
Stafford's going to get it. Stafford's going to retire.
Valuable.
Does Stafford have Hall of Fame veneers?
Veneers, yes.
Those things are so fake.
He does.
Oh my gosh.
When is Rookie going to get veneers?
Wait a minute.
Does he have them?
He might already have them.
He might already have them. I can't remember. He never wears them around us if he does.
You can take them off.
He knows. I don't know. Probably.
I thought they were plastered on. Wait a minute.
Dentures.
Did he take
I
them
don't think
off?
he does. I don't know what they're coming out with today. The MVP is Christian McCaffrey.
Oh my gosh. He's a comeback player. He's a comeback player.
Well, they gave their hand away because they put Drake May in Offensive Player of the Year category. So Stafford didn't win it.
Yeah.
They tipped their hand.
I don't know how the leading rusher in the NFL wasn't up for Offensive Player of the Year.
James Cook.
Yeah.
You can, because there can't be a better player on the Bills than Josh Allen, right?
He's up for MVP.
If the Patriots lose, they'll have the most Super Bowl losses in NFL history. Great fact.
Well, they've also appeared more than anybody else.
Well, but that means
who's more likely to be back next year?
Oh, what do you mean?
Giants.
Harbaugh, AFC, NFC East.
You think year one? Year one?
Why not? Vrabel did it.
Dude, his brother was in the Super Bowl his second year in the NFL gig. He's coached 20 years in the NFL.
Yeah, Scatterboo's the next.
Is Dart and Scatterboo both gonna be back?
Scatterboo's the next Derrick Henry. Dart's the next Lamar.
Dude, Scatterboo's a G man.
He's an interesting cat, dude.
He is a G man.
He is the G man. Okay, just some quick college football news. Have you seen the schedule from college football?
It's terrible. How do they make something to make it worse?
Are they doing this on purpose?
Well, they're basically inserting their dominance over everybody. No, we're going to do what we want.
There's going to be 38 days from when the quarterfinals start to the national championship.
It's so stupid.
You can develop penicillin in 38 days. Noah, build an ark in 40 days.
That's a hot take.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
It is. It's so bad.
He was on the ark for 40 days.
Yeah. Wait.
Was he?
It rained for 40 days.
He was on the ark for 40 days.
Let you go, dude.
Was he?
Yeah, he's on the ark for 40 days.
Yeah, did it take like 2 years to build it?
You know what? I don't know.
Or two of each animal.
I don't know.
We need to go to church.
Hey, your boy, a goldfinch and a chickadee. There you go. But yeah, this is pathetic. They are, and they're not even having a game next year on New Year's Eve. There's something's going up on New Year's Eve. I don't know.
NFL's playing. It's a Sunday.
There you go. There you go. Okay, that makes sense now.
I will say that New Year's weekend was pretty epic with all the football.
Oh, it's incredible. It's phenomenal. I mean, they're idiots for not, but it's just they got to fix the timeline, fix the NIL.
Well, that's what I was going to say. The NIL
conferences,
not take out the NIL, but the transfer portal and the window. You know, they only have the one window now, and it's just it screws up everything. Playing. Yeah, I mean there's teams that are finishing up their season and now starting winter conditioning, winter gym. That's brutal, man.
School.
Brutal.
That's why there's tampering.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Propaganda. Dabo Sweeney never would have done this years ago. This guy's the greatest.
I do love looking at that press conference, and Dabo's just like, "I told y'all," you know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Well, he's either got to figure it out or get fired. He's going to get canned.
Yeah.
Like
the window's closing.
The "I told you so" is not going to get you diddly poo. It's just going to raise edges, ipte, RV parking lot price.
I already did it.
Does Clemson go hire Sean McDermott?
Let's go. Do they hire Mike Tomlin?
Program builder.
Mike Tomlin to Clemson. You already
Never had a
heard.
losing season.
Nah,
Mike
man.
Tomlin.
He's a Northwest guy. He's gonna stay there. McDermott, he fits that Clemson mold.
It used to be a pipeline to Buffalo through Clemson.
Yeah, sure was.
Oh, it was.
Sammy Watkins.
Spiller.
Shaq Lawson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a hot take.
Any other questions?
No.
I think that was a good hour and a half worth of catching up and talking football and talking birds and trust trees and all kinds of stuff. All right. We got anything else, Kilgore? Do you have anything else? Anything you want to send yourself off on?
I don't know. I just enjoy listening to you guys. I get up every morning and go walk on the treadmill and I listen to you guys. And sometimes y'all just ramble on. So I listen to Colin Coward sometimes, whatever his name is.
Yep. We're the same.
Yeah.
Monetized now. Facebook.
It's the same status. No, I appreciate you guys wanting me to come on and everything. It's always a pleasure. I'm getting up early, getting on a plane, heading down south to Florida. So,
Another Disney World trip.
You know it, buddy. We got got the girls. They are excited. I'm excited. I might break my dry January, February.
Let's go.
Epcot.
You got
Let's
to.
go.
Got to.
I mean, it's the best, man. I'll being a girl dad's the best, and they love it.
Being a dad in general.
It's awesome. Yeah.
Shout out. Snow days are the best, dude. That was so much fun with the kids.
I will say the snow days, I was ready to get out of the house. So
Yeah,
Dude, we couldn't get my son to daycare fast enough today.
agreed. Yeah, school started back up. Let's go,
dude. And they're on a 2-hour delay tomorrow. We was on a 2-hour delay today. So but it's fun. It's good.
I love it.
What's y'all's thoughts of apps? I've not kept up with who they signed or anything going on in App State.
Dude, they like announce a new coaches there like every single day.
He like fired the entire staff or something in there. I mean, apparently he's a great recruiter because they keep getting all these high end recruits.
They got the highest. They got the second highest recruiting class in G5.
I did see that,
but they got rid of like 40 people or 60 people and brought in 30 or something. Like, yeah, it's a lot of overturn.
If we don't make bowl eligibility and we're 5-7 again next year, I will personally drive to Boone and be like, if you sign up for a bowl game and subject us to that nonsense again, tear it down.
They got to pay for the new addition they're doing to the stadium.
Walk down the stairs.
Well, they're not even able to fill it up if they keep winning 3 games.
No, they'll
take the elevator.
All right, Coach Kearns. Shout out,
dude.
That's the original DK, Coach Kearns, man. That guy, he's from Kingsport.
The elevator to success is broken. You got to take the stairs, pal. There you go, Edge.
Look at the coaching legends from Kingsport. You got Daniel Kilgore, Dustin Kearns, Steve Spurgeon.
Steve is from Johnson City.
Oh,
they did not know ball, dude.
All the same.
Man, an hour and 30 minutes, not acting like you knew ball.
I'll tell you this. Here's another name you didn't know. Georgia Tech Stadium is named Bobby Dodd Stadium. Bobby Dodd, first coaching job, Kingsport High School. He had the Cyphers brothers. They won the state championship at Dobbs Bennett. Go down and play the Florida state champions. And at that game, my old high school, they're maroon and gray. But at the game against the Florida state champion, they wore the Green Bay Packers colors. It's wild. And Bobby Dodd was the head coach then.
Why would they wear Green Bay colors?
Because he's a football guy, man. Vince Lombardi and everything. Come on, dude.
Oh, the Jim Valvano speech whenever he ran through the door and said, family, basketball, and the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Great speech.
Yeah, look it up. Bobby Dodd. Bobby Dodd Stadium.
I know Bobby Dodd Stadium.
No
All right.
doubt.
Thanks for joining us, dude.
Hey, thank you. I'm going to get packed.
Good snap, holds down, and the Mountaineers win in overtime. The field goal is good from Jason by high terrace, and the Mountaineers escape the low country with a nail-biting 30-27 win over the Citadel Bulldogs.